In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Payton Kemp and how he shoots the basketball. Now, if you're a younger player, these are some of the tips that you're going to need if you want to have a higher percentage shot from either the mid-range or even the three-point line. So let's get down. Let's check out Payton Kemp really quickly. If you want to be able to shoot the basketball better, make sure to go check out the link that is down in the description below. Now let's get down. Let's check out Payton Kemp. Okay, so right now when he's attacking this basket, he's got his head up and he's really watching his defenders and what they are doing. Now, we are talking about his shooting form, but right now, where is he gathering that ball? He's going towards that left side. He's gathering it on that left side. Now, depending on where this basketball goes, this can be a good or even a bad shot. When he goes from gather up to set point, he goes in a straight line right up to that set point. Some players, when they have an inconsistent pull-up jumper, what they'll do is they'll bring it from here over to here, and then up into their set point. Now, this is going to be a much more longer shot to take, but this extra movement across from here to here and then up is too long. You want to go from here straight up into your set point, exactly what Payton Kemp is able to do right here. And even though he's drifting towards this left side, he's got his shoulder and elbow in line with the rim, and the ball is over top of his upper arm or shoulder. This creates the shooting triangle, and this will always be at least a straight shot. His set point seems to be right above his right eye, and because he was drifting towards this left side and he jumped off this left foot, he is getting his right knee up into the air so that now he can get his right side in line with the net. This is something that a lot of players don't do. And then he's able to have a nice high release elbow above his forehead, and this shot did go in as well. Now here, coming off of just a quick pass, what do we see? Well, he's able to read his defender. His defender's arms were down. His gather right here is right in front of him, and he's got his head up. This is very important, and we can all see that he has that elbow at or above his forehead, and he has a nice high straight release. It's in a straight line. His elbow doesn't turn out either way. It's a straight release. We're also able to see that he's able to go straight up and down in his shot. And while this shot did go in, and some may say it's a contested shot, this shot was truly not contested. Both arms were down, so he could go up. He's got a somewhat quick release, and that's why it went in. And even going towards his right side, right now he's gathering on his right foot. You're allowed to take 2 steps. He goes left, right, up into his shot. Now, his body, his feet anyways, are slightly more tilted than most of his rest of his upper body. Now, this could make it more of a inconsistent shot. However, when we see him go up into his shot from there, everything is in line. While that is extra movement, he was going towards his right side. Everything did eventually line up. The ball goes up the middle of his body, which is normal for most players. I know there's a lot of trainers say you have to go up the right side only. That's extremely difficult going for a pull-up jumper or just for anyone's body type anyways. Going up the middle of your body is going to be a lot more comfortable. And we can see that while this was off frame, he does have a soft release with 0 thumb flick. We can see that there's no thumb flick right here. And he does tend to pull his arms down quite quickly. That is actually a strategy that a lot of players will do to get that shot off much quicker. And yes, this shot went in as well. And then when we see him go up with this shot, he's able to catch that ball. He's dipping at the time of catching that ball, and then he's able to go straight up with his shot. It's all one motion. Now, this is a good strategy to use, and of course, a good tip to be able to incorporate into your shot. He doesn't freeze with the ball at the set point. It's all one motion straight up into the release. He dips. In this case, when he's receiving that ball, a lot of players will make the mistake that they'll raise the ball while they're dipping into their shot. What happens then is it's going to be an inconsistent shot, and you're going to be taking a lot of power away from your shot. by dipping with that ball and then extending your knees and hips while you're bringing that ball up into your set point. And obviously being on your toes helps as well, because then you're engaging that Achilles, which is the springiness behind your jump. This is going to allow you to have a nice, good, quick release. Soft release is also very important. Straight release is important as well. And no thumb flick too. This is a very, very good shot. It is quite clear that Payton Kemp put a lot of time into his shooting form. And if you want to become a great player as well, you need to be able to look at film of yourself and see if you're making any mistakes. Have a video behind you. If you have a shot that always seems to go right, check if your release is straight. If your release is out here, that's probably why. If your shot's going left, your release is probably out towards that side. There's a lot of reasons why your shot may be off. Take a video of your shooting and then analyze yourself and compare it to other players like Steph Curry, like Payton Kemp, like many others, so that you can have a good shot too. I hope that this video has helped you. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout that will help extend your range down in the description below, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.